Hello. Oh, I forgot to set it to low latency again. My bad. Oh well. We'll just have close to it's low latency, just not ultra low latency. But we'll have to deal with that. How's it going, people? How's it going, friends, amigos, whatever it is? How are ya? Last time we made the shield a little bit more visible, and we can kind of see that. So a few things that we can do today is fixing this bug. So it doesn't happen here. I don't know why it doesn't happen here, but oh no, it does still happen here. Can you hear that sound? That's the UI still reacting. Now these ones don't, but that one does, and this one over here does. So I think that's a really simple fix, but we need to fix it either way, because suppose you're like trying to click something over here and you're clicking that instead. We don't want that, or you just don't want that sound as well. But then also there is things that you need to click here in the end screen and or the end room, and we can't be having that either. So if you try to click on that guy, you might run into that. I think you have to open it first and then let's see. It's not doing it now. Maybe I have to open this. Yeah, once it's open, that's what it is. So if you never open it, it won't ever do that. But once it's been opened or closed, but most people just open it, adjust, keep going. So maybe all we have to do is make sure that that closes. We could just do the same controls that turn this invisible, because that makes it undetectable, and just implement that on the play button as well. Okay, the creator. Hello, Remini. Yes. Hello. I got it. Hi, Ma. Welcome back again. I gotta go to in like 5 minutes. Oh, well, that's a bummer. But just thanks for stopping in anyway for the time you got. What's up besides the ceiling? I don't know. Just chilling. I've been eating more Swedish fish, and I had ramen for lunch today. Lunch of champions. When I get the notification for 30 minutes till stream, it ruined my completion of demon difficulty in geometry. Oh no. I apologize from the deepest corner of my soul. Machiro. Yo! Machiro? How's it going? Hello, Artindi, if that's even your real name. We'll pretend it is. We'll pretend it is for now. Okay, so let's fix that. It's going to be in the UI. It's probably going to be, let's see, where's the texture button, ability speed. No, this is the wrong UI. We need the main menu UI. The UI is just the, I don't know why I called it UI, because this is just like the heads-up display. It's the stuff you can see while the game is running. I need the menu scene. Okay, so we got the credits button, options button, and the options button, all that does is turns on the audio controls. Let's go back to the script, options button, and if you click the button down, it does this on options button down. If volume is visible, then make it not visible and turn off its interactability. Set mouse filter to 0. And same thing with the, that's just both for sound volume and music volume. So we just have to have this code repeated in the play button. Can I literally just copy paste it? It's not the best way to do it. I should make a different function, honestly, but I think we're gonna not care at the same time. So if the play button is clicked, oh wait, that's for the audio. On play button down. So if the menu on equals false, what? Oh, okay, because you can only press the play button if the menu's on, obviously. So I believe we can just do this. There. If volume visible, oh, I'm already doing it. Play backwards, fade in, volume visible equals false. Yeah, so we don't need... Do we need that? I don't know what we need. Let's just do that. We'll see if it works. Maybe it's fine. And let's try it. Whoa, everybody's chatting really fast. What the heck? Sock's friend, it isn't his real name. Who would name their son Artindi? Oh, I don't know. My parents? No, they wouldn't. It is a fake name. Scripted live stream. It's scripted. Hello. How is everyone doing? Doing great, Valet. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. I'm eating tacos. Tomorrow is one of the last days of exam in France, so I'm doing pretty great too. Nice. Once you get through the exams and you're free for the summer. This is certified animation moment. For real, for real. Sierra, how's it going? Yeah, we're not animating quite yet, but we're going to animate. That's one of the things that we're going to get done. Let's go to my to-do list. So the to-do list includes, okay, so UI bug fix. UI bug, fix it, you noob. That's what it's supposed to say. It's not grammatically correct, so it reads weird, but that's what we're doing right now. But then after that, we're going to do, which one was it? Probably this one, add better visual effects to bomb cannon firing. I think that will be the most entertaining thing to do on stream. It's not the easiest thing, but it'll be the most visually entertaining at least. We'll be able to hang out as we try to improve a certain effect that one of the enemies have in the game. Doing waiting with going to bed. Gee, good luck on the exam if you have one tomorrow. Yeah, good luck. Good luck on that exam. Since even though you're almost done, you still got to get through it. So things are currently going, certainly going. They are. So I can't pronounce your name. But how's it going? CCU? CCU? I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay. I always feel bad because I want to pronounce people's names correctly, but then oftentimes usernames on YouTube are just not pronounceable. Okay, let's see. Open this. That's open. If we press play, whoa. Okay, that's not going to work, and I know how to fix it, I'm pretty sure. We just need to get rid of this. Well, actually, probably could just get rid of all of this. Yeah. Goodbye. There. Now it's improved. It's better. Significantly. Things are currently going. I already read that. Certainly going, not currently. Alright. It's open. Press play. Now it's gone. Can't even hear it. Magic. Same with all the rest of the keys. Let's test it out. It will work because it's the exact same scene, but let's just make sure. Just in case, you never know. Plus, I can't remember all my code. Okay, that stayed visible for some reason. That was a little... Oh. That's a little weird. Interesting. Okay, so we got to improve the code. I believe what we need to do is make it so that only if it's visible then we want to do all this stuff. We don't actually want to turn it the other way with the play button. So we can just get rid of that. Actually, the other way around, I think. Here, we'll try commenting it. If it's not this one, then it's the other one. Okay. Nailed it. First try. That was pretty easy. Little teeny bug, but makes a difference. You don't want somebody finding that playing the game, because that would just be annoying. Except, why aren't these making their noise? There's supposed to be a hover noise when you hover over them. Did I mess those up somehow? I must have. I must have done messed up something. Well, we'll have to look at that. So, make sure... Oh, wait, where was it? Fix UI bug, you noob. Let's move that. Get out of there. But we could just replace it immediately with fix the sound effect bug. Oops. Fix sound effects bug on interactables in the end room. The Ned room. In the end room. Welcome to the Ned room. No Ned rooms in this game. Fun fact, all these streams are pre-recorded and he just predicts what the comments will be. Yeah, I'm really good at that. Future sight. I saw all this coming and I prepared. This was actually recorded like 2 years ago. I'm actually sitting in Hawaii sipping a fruity drink while I watch the dolphins jump. And I'm actually watching the stream as well right now. So just like me not knowing how to program, I just mash my keyboard and it happens to be right. That's how I do most of my stuff, honestly. No, just kidding. Sometimes that works. Okay, let's see. We can get rid of this stuff now, so we don't need that. And there we go. That bug's fixed. Now we got the other bug. Maybe we could just fix it right now. Let's do that. Why not? Why not? Let's see, do a little bit of bug hunting. I felt that. What'd you feel? There's too much of a latency. I need to remember to set it to ultra low latency, because otherwise I'll say something and then you guys will respond to what I said, and then by the time I read it, it's been like 20 minutes. Not always, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good either way. So, okay, the sound effects are made when you hover over any of these things, and it should be mouse entered, play hover sound. And did I mess up the play hover sound somehow? If confirm button disabled equals false, then you can't play the hover sound. Now, why would I set that up? Why would I say, oh, because I was playing the hover sound for everything. Oh, I have to specify somehow a difference between the normal buttons hover sound and the confirm button hover sound. So this needs to not be there. I'm going to copy it though before I delete it. That way we can include it in a new function. Function play hover sound for confirm button. Paste there, and then we can just put in the hover sound play again right there. So now instead of having this function play on the hover over with the confirm button, where's the confirm button? Right here. So we have the play hover sound right there. We're going to disconnect that, and instead we're going to connect it to this one, play hover sound. Well, actually, let me copy that real quick. We're going to connect it to that one, and I think that's all I need. We should be able to just say connect, and there, it's connected. So that should work now. Let's try it out. We'll probably get all these sounds as we hover over different things. Yep, hover sounds, but this one makes no hover sound. It still lights up though. We can't be having that. Maybe we can fix that real quick too. But this will start making hover sounds once you click on 2 of these. Now it can make hover sounds. Okay. But let's also fix the light. The confirm button light. Let's see, mouse hover, mouse entered. So hover and it turns the light on. But if it's closed, okay, we can fix this real fast. Watch this. We're just going to take the same code. If it's disabled, then we can't turn the light on. We'll go over here and say, we'll say this. There. Easy peasy. So now if we run the scene, it's probably not going to light up if we hover over it. It'll just break, that's all. Confirm button disabled equals false. Disabled on base object null instance. The confirm button doesn't exist. Why would it not exist? Am I deleting it somehow? That's a little weird. Ultimate challenge. Beat the game without any abilities. You just like have no abilities the whole time. I should probably actually test that. Your last run through the game, you'll have 1 ability still. So it's up to you which ability. I feel like most people are going to go for the shield because it's pretty strong. I've thought about having a last round where you just have no abilities, but then I'm like, well, what are you doing it for? Like, what are you trying to Like there's no, you saved everybody. Why would you have to run through it again, right? So I don't know. Maybe that could be a thing though. Like you still get transported back to the beginning, and now you got to get out yourself and catch up with all the people that you saved. So you do have to make a final run without any abilities. But we'll see. It kind of reminds me of the like if a monkey sat at a typewriter long enough, they'd eventually write Shakespeare. Yeah, what's that called? It's like the library of something. The library of Babel, isn't it? That's what it, yeah, check it out. Library of Babel. It's basically the monkeys at a typewriter. So the Library of Babel contains every single written everything that ever has been written and ever will be written. So we can just click random and it'll bring us up a text document. Wow, that's kind of cool. And it's page 1 of 410. It's a great read. Great read. So let's go back. Browse. Let's see. Choose from a list of below. The library is divided into hexagonal chambers, each with 4 walls of bookcases, 5 shelves per wall, and 32 volumes per shelf. Enter any combination of up to 3,260 numbers and or lowercase letters. So we could just be like that, and that'll get us a book. Wall 1. Yeah, let's do that wall. Let's do this shelf, and we'll do this book. Oh, look at that. That's an exciting book. If you were to open books long enough, eventually you're going to find a book that is you'll find Harry Potter or something. So it's kind of fun. You should do a small game jam on stream, making a short game with a random generator for what will be in the game. Oh, that would be difficult. I feel like that's a fun idea, make a game on stream, but my productivity is extraordinarily, well, it's interesting. I'm more productive on stream in the long run, but when I'm trying to focus and just get something done, I'm not, because you guys are distracting. So if I want to like commit to something, I do get something done while streaming, and so it's helpful because I feel like, okay, let's get something done. But if I actually am buckling down for a jam game, then I'm not going to be nearly as productive as I would be on stream. Or wait, I said that backwards. Take that and just reverse it, what I said. You should do a small game jam. I already read that. YouTube live chat makes a game. Time to distract like cats. Meow. Jam game. A jam game. Anyone want to make a 1-hour jam? Don't they? I think they have those. How's it going, Valet? Weren't you here just earlier? You just haven't chatted for a little bit. Yeah, you've been here. That's what I thought. 1-hour jam. Jam Gam is actually a real game jam. Oh, is it? Makes sense. Fair point. I just like watching jam games. I suppose that's been done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a 1-hour game jam somewhere. I know there's a 3-hour game jam. That one's pretty popular. It happens it's like once a month at least, or a couple times a month, or every few weeks. Would you rather your skin be green, or you only eat beans? Green skin, I think. It might depend on the tone of the green, but I like to eat a little bit of variety. And I don't like going outside, so I could totally live with green skin. Nobody needs to see me. So, I jumped into the Christmas one last year. Didn't end up finishing our contribution, but I did try with some friends. Yeah, and that's the great thing about game jams is even if you don't complete it, even if you don't finish it, you still learn a whole lot. You benefit from it tremendously, even if you don't finish it or don't post it. I feel like there's got to be like a jam named something like Gay Jam, where it goes all throughout June, and the theme is Pride related. There probably is. I bet you there's multiple Pride related game jams in June. Valley, what are you saying? Like Grinch green. I mean, I could live with that. Green with photosynthesis. Nice. So that I might would take that if I'm green, but I can also eat by just having UV light. That'd be great because then I could waste less time. I could just turn on some lights, get a UV light, set it up, shine it on myself, and then I can just work all day, never sleep because it'll provide me with enough energy to just keep going. Yeah, that's a superpower. It's a photosynthesis man. What does he do? He doesn't have to eat because he can absorb energy from the sun. Such a useful power. What's the fastest you've ever made a game? 24 hours. I did a 24-hour game jam. And it was, let's see, itch.io. Let's look at my page. It was this one, I believe. No, I lied. Yeah, it was volatile. I made it really performance-wise. It's not very good. So if you do have a potato computer, it might not work, even though it's an incredibly simple game. But it was early on. I didn't know that much. But for what it is, it's a pretty great game. Like it's not bad. Maybe we can play it later on the stream. But what you do is you got a little dude, and you can place and pick up any of these wall blocks, right? And then there's this yellow ball, and if you walk into the yellow ball, it will bounce around. And you place these blocks to try to control where it bounces. And I think it never loses momentum. So actually, it's just constantly bouncing. So it never stops bouncing. And so you have to control where it bounces by placing blocks or standing with your body in the way. And you're trying to get it to touch a flag. We can watch the trailer. Here's the trailer. Okay, I guess it does. It just has infinite momentum. So once you touch it, it starts moving, but it won't stop moving. And there's enemies that you can kill with the ball. And there's also an enemy ball in some of the levels. Skeletons, if you kill them, they respawn, and their bodies will block the ball as well. So yeah, it's a pretty fun game. You can download it, try it out. Looks like there's been one person who said they liked it. They asked for a Linux build. I don't know if I ever delivered. Did I deliver? Yeah, there's a Linux build. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They won. Anyway, you guys have distracted me quite sufficiently. What were we working on? I don't even know what we were working on anymore. Well, there's like a bug we were trying to fix, wasn't there? What were we doing? Oh, it crashed for some reason. Would you rather have eternal bad luck or everyone you love has eternal bad luck? I'll take one for the team. I'll take the eternal bad luck. Oh yeah, it doesn't believe it exists. Why? Why would it believe that? Why is it stupid? This is in the same code, isn't it? The confirm button disabled. No, it doesn't exist in this code. Why am I putting it here? Am I in the wrong code here? Confirm button disabled. Yeah, that's right here, isn't it? It's not. Why would I think that would... What? Oh, because it's not in this code. That's just in this code. Huh. Interesting. So how did I reference that here? Just with disabled, right? If disabled equals false. Yeah, that's where I'm turning the light on and off here. Enabled equals false. So if disabled equals false, then we could turn the light. So I think I need if disabled equals Let's see. Button state. Is this for change default button sprite? We only made this code like a few days ago. It was just last week. Baba is cat is you. Baba, what are you guys talking about? You were about to tell everyone to subscribe to Akai the Creator. I was, yeah, that's what everybody go subscribe to Akai the Creator. That's what I meant to say. Godot crashed out because the confirm button spat out a null reference exception. That's yep. I think I figured that out again, and I think I know why, because I added code that won't work in this place. We're just gonna remove that and just have an if, because we need an if something, and I think we just need a if disabled, because the disabled is the confirm button itself, and I'm enabling and disabling the confirm button when the slider comes open. So if disabled equals true, then we can't turn on that button. So I think that's all I need. If disabled equals true, then the light can't turn on, and I think that should fix the problem. Let's see. No, it's still turning on. Okay, well maybe we just invert the value, and I just don't know how to tell what things are what. If disabled equals false, why would it be? Oh, duh, because we don't want this to happen unless the button is enabled, and if it's disabled equals true, then, okay, it makes sense now. I don't need to explain it. You guys can just trust me. There, light doesn't turn on. Fixed, nailed it. First try. It was first try. Don't think it wasn't. Okay, let's remove that now because we fixed it. Fix sound effects, but interactable in the end room. What? Fix sound effects, but on indirect. Oh, we did it already. And we fixed that other. Here, we're going to add it in. Okay, we're going to say enter. Okay. And then we're going to say fix confirm button lighting up bug. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look, we did this one. We can delete it from the list. Yay, we're the best. Yay. Woohoo. Bye, bootleg programmer. See you later. Catch you some other time if you're leaving. You were talking to me, right? Or are you talking to somebody else? Oh, it's bootleg program. I was like, wow, that's rude. I guess I'm a bootleg programmer when I program like that. Hey, bootleg programmer, see you later. See, you're talking to me. That's so funny. Oh man. Equals true. His face. Don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. It was first try, and you can't. You can't prove otherwise. That we did. We got it the first try. Let's go. Would you rather have to dress up as a clown every day time you go outside, or say out loud all of your thoughts? Dress up as a clown, I think, because I have lots of thoughts, and some of them should not be shared. Yep, that's what I'm gonna say there. I'm gonna change my name to Adnitra and only make bad games. Nice. Are you saying that I make good games because I'm the inversion of that? I'll take the compliment. Yeah, dress up as a clown. I think that's an easy choice. Yeah, unless you like, for some reason, just you're a complete sociopath and you hate everybody, or I don't know, like, or you have absolute extraordinary self-control of all your thoughts. Yeah, I think everybody's gonna pick dress up as a clown because, like, I don't know, thoughts are thoughts, but they only become mean when you say them out loud. So yeah, and that's the point. Everybody has thoughts, whether they're polite or not is another thing. Whether you say them out loud or not is what determines if you're polite, because people can be the most polite person you've ever met ever, but still think about the mean things that they could say and then choose not to. And it doesn't make them a bad person to have those thoughts, but it does make them a bad person to say them out loud. And so if you're, to some extent, if you're compelled to say them out loud and it's not your choice, then it's not really, like, you shouldn't be held accountable for that, but not everybody's going to see it that way. And so, yeah, I'd rather be dressed up as a clown. I'm not good at compliments, Is that how you spell compliments? I'm suffering from dyslexia like majorly today, I think. I'm not good at compliments. I want to say it's like compliments, but that's a weird word to me today. I'm going to change my name. I already read that. Cool. Okay, we did 3 bug fixes, if you think about it, although we did just discover one just now and fixed it right away, but that's okay. They're gone now. Now we can work on this enemy, the bomb cannon. I think we can see it in this test area. Yeah, here it is. Look how lame this animation is when it shoots a bomb. Yeah, it's just like doing just nothing. There's a little bit of a flash, so we have that. But I think we need something more. So let's do that. We're going to open 8th Bright. And we'll open, let me make sure there's nothing fishy going on here. I don't need to see all my personal files. Let's go to cost folder. Okay, see it again. And then enemies, the bomb cannon. So here's the sprite. There's just 2 sprites, and then they're just animated in Godot. And so potentially, I'm not sure how we're going to do this, because reasons. I can't see chat. I gotta open back up. I love the thump sound effect. Oh, like when it shoots the bomb out, it's like thump. Yeah, it's a good sound effect. I was pretty proud of that one. So let's see. I guess we can open it up just to see if there is something we could do here. I don't necessarily want to do an animated sprite frame just for this thing. So I wonder if there's something else. If there's another way that we could do this. How can we make this look? You guys have any hot ideas on how we could make this look a little bit better? Because what we have is this other sprite, which we could do an animated sprite frame on this one, actually. So this is the sprite that makes it go like it shoots out, and this sprite just appears for a half second and then disappears again. In fact, I think we can see it in the, let's see, bomb cannon scene. Let's look at the code here. So it's going as the spark, smokes, bomb, death sound. I don't know where it is. Is it just like part of the scene? And I just make it visible and invisible again? Yeah, shot beam. Yeah, there's the shot beam. So all I'm doing is going dump, dump. But what this is supposed to be is like the trail of the thing being shot out. So I think what we could do is turn this into an animated sprite, and then animate, as long as it's centered, then we could animate the top of this somehow, like opening up super quickly, just like open, close, open, shoot, close, right? Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm a month into learning Unity. Should I give Godot a try or stick with Unity? I'm asking this since I'm not too sure I like Unity, but I've already sunk a ton of hours into it. Don't feel like you won't benefit from the time that you spent on Unity if you do decide to change. It's the, what's it called? The sunk loss fallacy, or sunk time loss fallacy. It's like I've put so much time into it thus far, I shouldn't quit now. But if something else will benefit you more, or if it's not helping you out at all, then sunk cost fallacy, that's what it's called. I've spent so much money or time on it so far, I shouldn't give up on it now. Yeah, that's what it's, sunk cost. And so yeah, so don't feel like the time you've committed to it so far would be wasted, because you actually have benefited. You've learned a lot probably from coding and just how to organize things potentially. So I'm not telling you what to do, but don't feel like that should hold you back from trying Godot out. The worst case scenario is well, actually, I don't know if it's a worst case scenario, but here's a way you could look at it. If you try Godot out and decide you don't like it, that is also not a loss, because then you won't be going the rest of your life wondering if you made the wrong choice by sticking to Unity. You can at least try it and then know, okay, yeah, I'm glad I didn't try Godot out, or I'm glad I didn't go with Godot because now I've tried it and I know I don't like it. And vice versa. If you try Godot out and find out you like it better, then all the better for you. So it doesn't hurt to try Godot out just for like a week or two and see what you think. But that's my 2 cents anyway. Now would be a really good time to try out Godot as well, as the more hours you put into Unity, the stronger that feeling will be. Exactly what Artindi's saying. Yeah, exactly. So you can give it a try and see what you think, especially if you're really fresh on it. I actually, I've said this on stream a few times. I actually started with Unity, used it for like 2 weeks, wasn't in love with it, tried Godot, and I was like, okay, that feels a lot much more better. That's how you say that sentence there. So, but go with what feels good to you. Don't listen to anybody. Just find the engine that you think will work. Well, no, listen to people, but make your own decisions. Okay, I think here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take this and we're gonna use it as it is. So we're gonna make another frame. On this frame, we're just gonna remove it, and then we'll make another frame. And on this frame, we're gonna add. We might be able to just take this circle. Not all that circle, just this circle. We'll take this circle, put it right in the center here. Where's the center? Is that close to center? I don't know. It's centered this way. I don't know if it's centered this way. Here, we'll put another layer on and put that layer behind. There, now we can see it a little bit better. Yes, I think that's the center. Okay, so that's the center. Now we can remove this. We're going to merge this down. And then what we could have it do, here we're going to fill, oh, no, we can't really fill that in though. Be right back for about 1 minute and 11 seconds. Okay, we'll catch you in 1 minute and 11 seconds. Less now because of the delay from you typing that and sending it to me and me responding. Don't know how to do it, but maybe stretch the arms up when the shooting because it's more intuitive. Maybe stretch the arms up when shooting because it's more intuitive. What do you mean? So these are supposed to be legs. Here's what it's supposed to look like. So we have this sprite and this sprite, and then they're overlaid on top of each other. And that's what gives us that effect as it moves around. I'll show you. So it kind of gets that little like bit. And so what it's supposed to look like, that's a top-down view. So what it's supposed to look like is like a spider. Like it's supposed to have the legs come out like this. That was a bad leg. So all the legs. This one's behind, and another one right there. And you can see the legs coming down behind it. Right? And then that's the center. And so if you look at it from the side, that's what it looked like, and then it shoots the bombs up like that. But it's a top-down view, and so it looks like this and this, but on top of each other. Or it looks like a fan. Whoa! This symbol, though, is kind of necessary for part of the game, for what it is. So, I don't know. Maybe, see, I don't want to get rid of the symbol because it's kind of it needs to be there. Maybe I could move the symbol to one of the legs. What do you guys think about that? We just take this, oops, just take this symbol and plop it over right there. Or I could put it on all the legs, honestly. Let's see, sprite, rotate, not the whole thing. Just want to rotate the, oh, it's edit. Rotate 90 degrees. There we go. That's supposed to stay gray. Let's move it over. Then this one will make it gray. Oh, I should have. Let's move it while we can. No, not that way. Just put it down here. If we put these on all the legs, I think it might look kind of cool. Edit, rotate 180. And then we gotta line them all up correctly, so this one needs to move that way. You can see this line here, that's where that top dot is. So this needs to move up to match that. And then we'll rotate 180, do one more. Right there. Oh, these legs are shorter for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, maybe we'll move these down again. We'll go do it based off the edge. It's 3 pixels. 3 pixels, yeah. I had it right the first time. It's like, that doesn't feel right. Because it wasn't right. Try Godot for like 5 or 6 weeks, and then you'll move over to there if you don't stay on Unity. I think maybe a little bit of shadow shading to give a bit more of that 3D impression would help. It would. So the reason why I just stuck with these sprites like this is because I wanted to use a normal map. And I still can, and I don't want to move away from that because I want to keep the potential of using a normal map in the future. Normal map is not, adding normal maps is not part of the get the game done criteria, but I think it could be cool. A normal map is a way to interact with the lights in game naturally. And so if I'm able to overlay a normal map on top of this, you could have a light right here and it will light up just this side of the leg, not the top, and the back will be dark, like shadowed. And so yeah, you'll get some really interesting, cool effects with a normal light. And that's the same thing that's going on with the player character as well. The player character is just sprites overlaid on top of each other, so I can have a normal map. And so is everything else. All the other enemies as well are all normal maps, except for if they have highly animated parts of them, such as I think the charger. The charger enemy is, I think, is it 2 sprites? Let's see, it's that sprite. No, yeah, see, it's 1 sprite, and then we have the saw blade that sits underneath that sprite. So this is the top sprite, and this is the sprite underneath. And the sprite underneath, I literally just have spinning. So it's not animated to look like it spins. It literally spins. Let me instantiate child. Instantiate a charger into the scene, and we can see what it looks like. Yeah, so the saw spins, but the top part does not. And so I could add a normal map on top of it. It'd make it look like a little domed, what are those, like vacuums that vacuum the floor, a Roomba or something? Roomba. So, yeah. Yep, same thing with all the other enemies. They're all normal maps, so I could make the light interact with them a little bit better. A Roomba, yeah. You're an amazing salesman. You got me to get Godot and LMMS without a thought. You know, the other program you should get is A-Sprite. So you can do some pixel art. It's $20 on Steam. Best $20 I ever spent. I've shown this on Steam on stream before, but on Steam the hours I have in A-Sprite are tremendous. Now, not all of that is me actually drawing things actively. A lot of times it's like it is right now. It's just open in the background while I'm working on my game. It's open so I can come and fix the sprite or whatever. But yeah, I've had it open for a long time. See, I tried LMMS, but I like to write a lot of piano music, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to automate a held pedal. Oh man. Even with tutorials and stuff, I feel like there'd be something out there, but I trust you. You probably looked up everything you could to figure it out. So Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you got certain tools that you like to use and LMMS just doesn't support it, then use what makes you feel good, I guess. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing this. So, so now, because I've added the texture out there and this is just plain gray, I can now make this plain gray and not feel bad about it. And then we can have a much more interesting little bit of an animation to make this open up. And I think we can make it open up very quickly. We're gonna do black. Does black work? I don't know. Maybe it should be like the darkest shade. Or we could do that color. That's not dark enough, is it? What are some of my other metal colors that I have? Does Canon have some? It's black, but it's really meant to be wire. Let's just use that. We'll just use black, I guess. So we'll have black up here, and it's going to be a circle. So I think it'd be cool if we could somehow make it look like an aperture, or no, an iris. Like it opens up a circle that gets bigger, but just really quickly. So if that's in the center, we could have it be there, and then we could add another frame and have it go really big very fast. And then we can have this frame repeat on the other side. But let's copy paste this over to this one. But it has to be beneath, so we'll add a layer and drop it down. Boom. Oops. I click Control B. Wrong hotkey. It's Control V, obviously. So then that's it shooting out. And maybe, oh, I know what we could do. Maybe we could have it open. And what color is that? It's like a dark gray. We could have it open, and we'll have the dark gray here. And then when it gets all the way open, the dark gray will be that same size. Or we could have the bomb appear right there. Let's do that. Open. Where's the bomb at? I'm surprised it's not in enemies. Is it part of the bomb cannon file? Bomb. Yeah, check this out. Here's the bomb. So we could take the bomb, put it in this animation right here when it like barely fits. Oh, that's cool. Okay, but we're going to take this darker color and we're going to replace the black with that. Or it's not really that dark of a color. And then we'll take this, we'll put that right there, except we'll bring that gray back in like it's still opening. And then this color on the black here as well. Oh, here as well. Let's merge it down. And we're going to remove these little arms. There. So like it's gonna open and it will reveal the bomb that you see like on the floor, and then it's gonna shoot out. And then we'll have another frame. Without this and with this, and this will be, oops, this will be dark, and then it will close again without a bomb being visible on the next frame. And right there, and so that like it's loading another bomb while it's closed. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, there's lots of chats going on. Yeah, probably I'm sticking to Moose's score, and occasionally I'll FL Studios for now, but maybe look at it again at some point, even if just for the heck of it. Okay, gotta go. Have a fun stream. All right. Yeah, catch you later. Thanks for joining. Alrighty, take care. Everybody saying goodbye. Hello everyone. I'm scared of what Artindi can do. I must admit my sins. I forgot to join some previous streams. Hi Dynaboom. Welcome to the streams. I remember you. I don't think you've joined since we've been streaming again this June, unless I just don't remember that. But I do remember you hanging out in streams before. So welcome back. Glad you could hang out in the streams again. This is one of my first Artindi streams I've jumped into. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. You've been chatting as if you've been hanging out a lot, so I wasn't 100% sure, but it's glad to have you here either way. And Drowsy Ratto. Drowsy Ratto. Welcome to the stream, Drowsy Ratto. Glad to have you here. We are animating some bad guy stuff. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, so like opens up, bomb, shoots out, and then it closes again. And then we'll have a blank one for when nothing's happening. So yeah, that looks pretty good. The one issue that might arise though is its size, because this doesn't rotate, but this does. And so I think we have to bring everything in by 1 pixel. So let's erase the outside edge of everything. Oops. Let's keep this tool. Oh yeah, this one's easy. I can just remove all the metal, because we don't want the opening to go past this circle here. I don't think. I think that will make it look stupid. Make it look really stupid. Oops. Okay, and then this one's also easy. And then this one, not so easy, but doable. There. Oh, and this one too. Magic. Boom. Okay, so we're going to save that. Save as bomb drop frame. Save. Already exists. I'm going to overwrite it. Agree. Now we should have them in there. Bomb drop frames. Nailed it. So now in the bomb scene, where's the bomb cannon? No, I need the bomb scene. No, it's the bomb cannon. Yeah, we're good. The shot beam, we're going to change this to a thing, change type to an animated sprite. And animations, new sprite frames. We're going to have weight, and we're going to have launch. And the weight frame is just going to be this empty frame. The launch frames are going to be all the other ones. And then it will return to the weight frame. Oops. At the end. So actually, I don't think we even need the weight frame. We can just delete that. Goodbye. No. Oh, this one. Goodbye. Okay. So we'll have to play this pretty fast, though. I think we're going to go 16 frames a second. It's not going to repeat. And let's see what it looks like. It's off center. Let's move it up a little bit. What? Oh, it's invisible. Dun dun dun. That's kind of tricky. That's a little too fast. Let's do like 12 frames a second. That's still too fast. Maybe we want an additional. Let's try 8. Yeah, I think we need an additional frame in there. So we have this frame, starts to open, opens all the way. It goes from starting to open all the way like really fast. And then it launches immediately. So maybe we not want an additional frame before it launches and an additional frame between this one and this one that shows the opening just a little bit more. And so we'll take this texture and, oh, but it's the same texture. That's kind of annoying. Here, we can get it to be almost open. So I'm going to delete that. Delete the frame. And then we'll make another one of these, and we'll add an extra layer of opening right here. So it opens all the way and then slows down as it finishes its open. Right? So it's like open, open, finish opening, sits for a frame, launches, closes, we're going to copy this frame over to here and just remove this inside stuff. There. Does anyone else here have a pirated version of Asprite? If it's technically, well, I guess you could say it's pirated, but they don't mind you downloading it from their GitHub. Like, they encourage that, so I wouldn't say it's pirated necessarily. So you can get Asprite from GitHub, and if you know how to compile it, basically get Asprite for free. So you just have to know how to actually, make it work, compile it. And they got nothing against that, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily pirating it because they encourage it even. But yeah, I've never done it because I don't know how to compile it, and I don't care to watch a tutorial to do that. And I'm more than happy to pay $20 because, man, it's such a good program. So, plus I support them. I've actually bought 2 versions of it. I bought it here for myself, and then at work I do marketing for my actual real life job, and sometimes I have to change images and alter images, and I'm so used to Asprite that even though the images I work with there are not pixel art, I'll use Asprite to edit my images. And so, and people will walk by and they'll look at what I'm working on, they'll be like, are you using paint? And I'm like, no, it's kind of like paint but a little bit better. So yeah. So I bought it there too. I just bought a second version to have at my work computer, and that version I didn't buy off Steam. I actually bought it off their official website, and I believe I just will have access to it. I can like move it around and do what I want with it. So even if I stop working there, I'll still have it, I think. Also, I'm literally only just noticed Obsidian in your tasks bar. Yeah, I just started using it recently. Very recently, like within the last few days, since I think Saturday I started using it. And it's awesome. Like, it's really awesome. It sounds like you know what it is, but it's super fun. I think it's pretty good personally. I overall prefer Markdown to like Word or Google Docs. I really like the simplicity. Yeah, I like the customizability. I'm not necessarily using it to take my own notes. I'm using it to lore build stories and things, which is very exciting, and just maybe I can show it. Can I show it? I'm gonna open it real quick. Loading plugins. Yeah, so here's me lore building. This is what I have so far. So I have like potential books that these stories could be in, all the different characters. There's a list of characters. I have them organized in like core characters and side characters, different items that there could be, locations, the timeline, types of characters. This is like things like races or just different categories of people, and then world classes, because there's more than one world in this lore that I'm making up. And so it's kind of fun to see it get mapped out as you go. Here's the animation. This is me. This is the recording of me adding these nodes to this. What's great about it is if you go into any one of them, you can link them together just like in a wiki docs or wiki document or wiki page, I guess. So I don't really want to show anything just because I don't feel like it, but I wonder if there's one that I could show. Not really. I don't want to show anything. It's not public yet, so this is what you get to see, just a bunch of dots without any titles or anything in my contacts. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's kind of fun. It's a little it's relaxing to just note things down and make it not just in your brain. I feel like if I die, then at least it will be in existence if I never actually get it written or put into a game or whatever. Yeah, I already have it done. Just asked if anyone else did. Oh, that's for the Asprite thing. Yeah, cool. Have you ever thought of making a horror game? I think you could pull something off. I definitely could pull something off. I have thought of making a horror game many times. Because I've played I've played several horror games that people have said are like, this is so scary. And yeah, there's some kind of scary parts, but not always. And I feel like they fail at what makes scary games scary. Like, for example, when I made the How to Fail at Horror Games episode, I pointed out several times that all you got to do is just add a jump scare, and that's because I feel like so many horror games are just like, yeah, jump scare, that'll make them scared, but that doesn't do anything. You have to install like a sense of dread and destruction, and you have to add stakes to the horror. So if you want to actually scare a player, you have to give them a reason to be scared, and you have to never actually show them what they're scared of. You just have to build it up in their mind and hint at it, and then climactically build towards it until you absolutely just terrify them. As you said, never show your lore or anything to a Discord community. For example, you might get something useful out of it. Yeah, yeah, never do that. Well, eventually you do want to get feedback, and I have gotten feedback from many people, just not from the general public. So it's just, I don't feel like it's quite ready for that, but I'll get there. Sprite is so useful. Yeah, it's really good. Not just for pixel art, like it's useful for other things too. A lot tend to be less leaning into dread and a lot more ooga booga. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There should be like an existential dread, or like it's like something is actually going to get you, instead of actively running from a monster or other things like that. And the other thing is, if you understand the mechanics of a game, it's much less scary. So you have to still communicate the mechanics of the game, but not necessarily communicate. I don't know what I'm trying to say what I'm trying to say, but I'm not. I think I'm failing. Like, you want to communicate the mechanics of the game, but you also want them to feel like within those mechanics, there's things that are out of their control. So, yeah, I don't know. It's really difficult, I think, to pull off, but I feel like I could if I wanted to, but I haven't cared to make a horror game ever. Hey, Skeffles, how's it going? I've been putting off using Sprite for too long. So for like 4 days or something, or have you not been using it since May? You got all pixel arted out. That's how I feel after Pixelmania. I'm like, oh, I can't do any pixel art. I'm done. But yeah, I still do. You've never used Pixelmania or Sprite before. Yeah, he's a liar. He's a big fat liar. Don't you use Sprite, or do you actually use like Pascal or whatever? What's the other one? Piscal? Piscal? I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of a, no offense to whoever made it, but it's kind of a dumb name. I thought you use Sprite, Skeffles. Horror games made less to be played and made more for watching a YouTuber play it and jump at this. Okay, and see, that's the other thing. People are always like, you should play a horror game on stream. And I'm like, why? You guys won't like it because I'll play it and I won't actually be scared. I'll have to fake it. And I think most streamers realize that people enjoy watching them get scared, but they're not actually scared. So they have to pretend to be scared in order to keep their audience interested. But I don't know if I could actually pull that off. So yeah, okay, I think this is better. So we're going to see how that looks in here. We're just going to delete all these and re-import them so we don't accidentally import the wrong ones. I got to save it though. Agree. And all the frames. Oops. Oh, I can't. I gotta select each one. Fine. All the frames plus the first one at the end. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, we also need to save this so we don't have that paint issue going on. There. So now, perfect. And this darker circle that we see here, that's just to represent the occlusion layer. That's what gives it a shadow when there's light next to it. Let's test it out. Oh, no, it's not going to work. We don't have any code to actually run it. So backtrack. Let's add that code, bomb cannon. Save this. So right now we have shot. Let's look up shot beam. Shot beam visible equals true. So instead of that, we need it to be shot beam dot play launch. And I doubt the timing is going to be right, but let's see. Yeah, because it's going to play the launch sound immediately. We have to have the launch sound wait just a little bit. So let's add an await here. And it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be like, well, let's try 2/10 of a second. Piskel. Yeah, that's what it's called. Only the canniest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the door. What's that? Okay. Probably going to jump out now. See you later, and good luck with the dev. Hey, thanks for joining for what you did join for. Glad to have you here. Catch you later, Sierra. Drowsy Rato. Everyone, what was your reaction to Deltarune Chapter 3+4? I have never played Deltarune, so don't be mean to me because I've never played it. But what was your all's opinion of 3+4? I'd love to know what you guys thought of those chapters. I'm very interested. Let's test this out and see if this looks okay or not. Oh, it's so fast. Yeah, it's not working though. Let's see. It played it once, and that was it. Why did it only do it once? A shot beam, it plays through, goes back to here, and then it should be able to do it again, right? If it plays it again, because we have it playing right here. Oh, that's because we are turning it invisible. So shot beam visible equals false. Yeah. So get rid of that, and we'll probably get rid of this too. Let's see what we have happen now. Sound is off. Oops, I killed it. Okay. Launch bomb.start. Okay, so let's do like 4 here, and we'll reduce this by 1. No, we could probably leave it at 3, because I think that's the time delay between when the bomb launches from the bomb launcher and when it lands. This should be called land bomb instead of launch bomb. I believe that's what the function is. Let's test it out. The timing was a little bit better. It's still off. And the sound is happening too soon still. So let's make this like 6 instead. Bring the we'll leave that at 3. Here we go. Ooh, that's lined up a lot better. You know what we could do to make this like a little bit less dangerous for us? We could just comment that out, and then we can watch it a little easier. That's kind of cool. What do you guys think? Does that work? I remember seeing an early version of your game in a video about naming games. Oh yeah, it's like super early version. That was when it was literally just like placeholder circles and stuff. Circles and circles. Tenna battle theme is a big meh to me. I don't know what that is. I found the soundtrack to be really forgettable compared to Chapter 2 though. I personally really like the soundtrack. For this it was for Deltarune, right? Or whatever the game is called. Yeah, Deltarune. I remember seeing an early version of your game. Oh, I read that. Yeah, Tenna theme, kinda mid. Lame. Nothing worse than a mid soundtrack. Does that work? Do you guys think that works okay? It's a big improvement from what it was. It was just like nothing. Oh, why is it on every single leg? Maybe that's okay. I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it either, though, but it's okay. Gives it a bit more personality, yeah? The sprite and animation looks amazing. Well, thank you. Yeah, it does look like an iris. Yeah, it's passable. I think it's good enough. So let's mark that off. Let's say, nailed it. Where is it? Improve raising, fix player arms, add better visual effects for bomb cannon firing. Boom. The list is now shorter. I feel like we've been making the list shorter for like a week and a half, and it still is the same length. The sprite and animation looks amazing. It looks like a spider when it crawls. Yeah, and that's what it's supposed to look like. We're kind of drawing the side view. Maybe, I think you're around. This is what it's supposed to look like from the side. It's like legs, right? But it's top down, and so it looks like this. I forgot that I didn't use this sprite. I just used this one and rotated it 45 degrees. So you just have two sprites. That's kind of funny. But I think I do want the symbol on every leg. That works better. The symbol represents, well, the symbol, if you notice, the symbol is on this thing. And then in the end room, the symbol can be seen here as well. The observant. There it is. And so if you were to save this person, let's do a different one. If you were to save that person, then on your next run, power has been rerouted, and they shoot. Oh, it's not going to show it because I turned the bomb code off. They shoot bigger bombs, basically. That's all. There. Cool. We did a thing. We did a thing. Congratulations, everyone. We did stuff. So now let's make some music. Boom. Music. So yesterday we made two different possible beginnings for songs. Honestly, I personally didn't really like the palette you've used. It feels like it misses something. I personally don't really like the palette you've used. It feels like it misses something. The palette for the robots or just for the palette for the game overall? And I feel, that's probably a valid feeling. I don't know if I'm going to be able to change much unless I have something really specific that I know that I could change to improve it. Hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. Had to fix my chair. This looks like I have no mouth, but I must scream if it were not a point and click game. It looks like I have no mouth, but I must scream if it were not a point and click game. Oh, is that a game? If I have no mouth, but I must scream. I've heard of that. It's a post-apocalyptic short story by an American writer. Oh, it was based on a book first, and then somebody made it into a game, didn't they? And it's like a really weird point-and-click, kind of dark point-and-click adventure. Yeah, the palette in general, and I feel like it's more noticeable on the robot. That's fair. I can't really tell what it is, though. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not going to claim it's the best ever, but yeah, there could be. Jam sessions begins. You get a jam set? Oh, the jam session, like for the music, yes. Arenze, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Unless you've been hanging out invisibly this whole time. The Bool Guy, music is Crin. Music is Crin. Did you mean to put a G on the end there? We want to see you bench press 500 pounds. Oh, you'd... Well, I could do it right now, actually. One. I did it. I got on my bench that's just right here next to my chair with my 500-pound weights. Sadly, I don't have a webcam, so you didn't actually see it. You could just hear it, but that's how it goes. So okay, we got two potential songs that we could make. Both of them are in the same key because the idea was to have it be quiet and then build up into this. But I kind of abandoned that because this just doesn't feel like it's going to transition well into this, and it would take a lot of work to make that transition happen. And so, did I poop? Almost. It was a lot of pressure. I could feel my muscles just bursting. I ripped my shirt though because I had to flex so hard. And so this part is just thematically different from this, and to make them transition would take way too long. And so we're just going to make them different songs. So here we have this one. Which is kind of cool, kind of a chill vibe. And then we have this one, which is a little bit more exciting. Yeah. So, I think, what instrument is this? So like, I can't remember. This will be easy to replicate. We only got these little things, so we're not even going to copy and save it anywhere. We're going to come back and recreate that later and make our own song. I just deleted it. I know I saved it there for like all this time, but yeah, that's what I did. And instead we're going to expand this a little bit into something more. I think the first thing we'll do is bring out the drums. And simplify them. We'll take away the snare drum, and I think that will make it feel a little less exciting, a little less dominating. Yeah, I would really see this music for a dog or cat or a town. Huh? That reminds me of the little anti-woke dog. Ooh, is it battle music? This second one. What are you guys talking about? He's just being modest. It's a battle music. The second one. Is it the battle music? The second one. The second one does feel like battle music. It's kind of crazy. No, this music is supposed to be. That's where this song is kind of not quite hitting it, I think. This is supposed to be music that plays in the background while I stream, because I don't have any music playing, if you'll notice. It's been quiet this whole time. And I want to have some music because it just makes the streams a little bit better. But I don't want to use other people's music because I always get copy struck. And so I'm going to make my own music, and then I won't have to worry about it. Instead of getting copy struck, and instead of playing music that's just really boring because it's actually copyright free and everybody uses it, I'm going to just make my own music and feel good about myself. So that's what we're doing. Oh, okay, he says. It's an animation on YouTube. Is it? The anti-woke dog? Interesting. I might watch it some other time. No more peas acquired. So yesterday we watched like a few seconds of the Piano Guys on stream, and my stream got demonetized or copy struck. It's not really a full copy struck because I'm not getting penalized with it. Like if you get 3 copy strikes that are like real copy strikes, then you just get kicked off YouTube completely. So they're just like, it's more like a notification like, hey, you can't make money with this anymore because there's copyrighted material in it. It's like, oh, okay, darn, I'm not gonna get my 16 cents from my thing. So yeah, don't listen to the Piano Guys on stream because you'll get copy struck. Apparently, even if it's just like, well, it wasn't even like 10 seconds. We played it for such a short amount of time. They're like, no. And we're talking about it, so really it's not a break of any copyright because it's free use. It was a short clip so I could talk about them and actually promote them. So, you know, whatever. Man, copyright system. It's super. The YouTube copyright system is just stupid. It's just stupid. I feel like they should have some kind of system in place for those who are blatantly copywriting, but it shouldn't be so easy to abuse. That's what it is. It's just too easy to abuse and just make stupid. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that. Probably need this as well. but we're gonna have to change that. Put these in. And then did I go too low? Dun, dun, dun. Drink a guy or drink AI? Drunk a guy or drunk AI? What? Sorry, drunk AI. I don't know what you guys talk about. AMY. It kind of sounds like the Home Depot theme. Yeah, you're trying to get me copy struck again. The Home Depot theme goes hard though. That's some pretty it's pretty dope stuff there. They have like an anvil strike in the Home Depot theme. It's like ping, ping, ping. It's great. That's some great music. That's not bad. See, and this is distinct from this, but flows into it well enough. And what we could do is actually even drop this down into here. Well, actually, let's edit it first. Remove these, and then we could put in just we just have the first one. Actually, let's do like the first one. Let's do like every few of them. Like that. So we can still have that beat in here. Just make it feel a little bit more weight. Here's without it. And with it. In fact, I want that to be in here too. I don't know if it'll work here, if it's going to coincide with the right beats. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Now what if we did this with these? Not bad. Really not bad. Hey, thanks. But what is it then if it's not bad? Does that mean... It just means it's not bad. It doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I know we could live tomorrow, but I live today. Oh. Are those lyrics to a song? I don't know that song. Song layout looks like a crewmate there for a second. A crewmate. Oh, like it looks like it's like a wrench. It's a wrench. Would you rather have all your food taste bland or have all your food be 100% more flavorful? Like one mild hot chip would make it feel like your mouth is on fire. Probably, I don't know. That's, I would go with bland because I've lived with bland before, so yeah, I don't know. Are you allowed to put just salt on it, or is it just automatically going to be bland no matter what you do? Probably. It's probably just automatically bland. I don't know. I feel like you get bored, but then if you're overstimulated all the time, that could be just as bad. So they're both bad options. Sus Among Us. Oh, crewmate. Oh, like an Among Us crewmate. It's almost there, isn't it? We just need to like move these over. There. Make a crewmate theme. That's what you meant by crewmate. I saw it as a wrench. The later option, personally, I would everything to taste. Taste is life. Yeah. I lost my sense of smell, and taste is diminished considerably for me. So, yeah, I add way too much salt to stuff nowadays. Leave the crewmate as an Easter egg. But nobody can see this. People won't be able to see this when they listen to the music. I turned 25 this autumn, and I love Among Us meme sus Among Us imposter. Nice, I guess. Yeah, this kind of works. I think I need, let's see, what is this? Nope, too high pitched. What is this one? I think I need something in here. Maybe like starting here-ish. Oh, it's wrong. It's the wrong instrument. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. It's gonna be here. We're gonna take that beat that we have in here and just have it be playing in here. But not right there. Needs to be a lot quieter though. Copy, delete, put this down there. And we're gonna replicate the chord progression we have here. And then remove these. Goodbye. Yeah, you recognize that beat? I was thinking the same thing. Like, I was playing it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I made this song, didn't I? Skeffels is talking about the... I don't know if I have it on this computer. I'll have it somewhere. I know where I have it. I'll have it on the Pixelmania server. Announcements. Here we go. When the first time it was played... was technically the first Pixelmania, or the second Pixelmania ever. And then the third one, yeah, I think it plays in this one. An ad.
Honey Bunches of Oats presents Crush.
Goodbye. Yeah, do you hear that? Dun 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 dun. This, by the way. I did all the animations here. Just bragging. Dun, dun, Yeah, it's really similar though. That yeah, this song's one of the best songs I've probably ever made. That was Scuffles right there. Drew that train, pretty sure. I should have misspelled friends with a W. Yeah, that's a fun song. I've always been proud of that song. It's probably like the best song I've ever made. To be totally honest, my first isometric image. Oh, was the train really your first isometric image? No way, really? That's crazy. Because you've done a lot of isometric stuff. I was tempted to use that again. Oh yeah, yeah. And when you said that you were probably gonna make one, I was like, I wonder if I should. I don't know if he's totally gonna make it, but I wonder if I should send him the song just so he has the file. And I was like, he'll ask me for it if he needs it, and then you used a different song, and what you made worked great. So, opposite of abrasive music, the opposite of abrasive. Nice. Does that mean it flows well? This reminds me of something, but I don't know what. Oh, my roar, a brillin' a little. I don't know what that is either. I have been sussig eater lately. Very water chicken hot dog. What are you talking about, man? He's just like typing words. It's a very good tune. Yeah, I don't know how I came up with it. Honestly, I was just making stuff in a different software. It was it's a software called 1-Bit Dragon. I actually recommend that too. It's a little bit expensive, but it's great for if you don't know how to make music. It's really great for here's 1-Bit Dragon right here. If you're not a music extraordinaire, like you're just not that good at it, then 1-Bit Dragon is the way to go because it makes things really simple. Why is the website having a hard time? Is my internet dying? What's going down? What's going on? You can get it on Steam as well, and I think you can get it. The site can't be reached. Is my internet dead? There's my stream. You guys all still there? Artindi has too much talent. Make some more stream music. Yeah, we are making some more stream music. Or we're trying to. We're kind of failing right now because we're getting distracted. Should we reset it? Is 1-Bit Dragon no longer a thing? Let's look at it just on Steam then. Steam. Yeah, here it is. 1-Bit Dragon. Really great software for if you don't know how to... I wouldn't use it that way, but it's great for... because it forces you to stay in a key. Like, it actually limits what you can do a little bit. And so, but it's great for people who don't know anything about music theory because they can just kind of like mess around with it and make something pretty decent. It's like it's kind of like the other one, Bosca Sea Oil. It's kind of like that one, but not chiptune music. You get a little bit more variety. And so, yeah, looks like he's done pretty well. Very positive, 232 reviews. So that's pretty good. I promoted it once, specifically in just a single video on my channel. And Yeah, it's $30. So it's a little bit expensive, but I mean, if $30 to be able to write a bunch of music for any game you're making, that's cheaper than hiring someone to make all the music for your game, unless they're willing to do it for free. But if you think about it, if you pay that much, not know how to make music, and get something passable for your game, then yeah, you're good. You're set. Like, that's way cheaper than hiring a full artist just for your music. So. Okay, here's what we got so far. I think this is probably sufficient. We just need to explode it out a little bit, expand it up, and then we'll be good to go. And then we have another, like, we have another bit in the middle there. Let's move this without holding control. Let's move it down to here. And then we're going to bring these over. And do we like that little bit of... I think I do like that. We're going to replicate it. Oh no, I did a dumb... Oops. Control Z. Bring it back. Okay. We just want to move this one. And then we just need to line it up with those, which is the 1, 5, 4, 5. So we got 1. The 1 should be 1, 5, 4, 5. There. And then let's have it go back to this. And we'll bring in the brutalizer as well. We'll do another round of that without the brutalizer. And replicate these over as well, just so we have a little bit more. And then we'll have it play this one more time, and then this one more time. And this one more time. And then we'll have to have it end somehow. And what are you guys saying in the chat? All sorts of stuff. Artindi has too much talent. Advertisement. Be careful, people. Artindi is advertising. See, I'm not... yeah, I guess so. I was advertising. I recommend these software. I'm not actually getting paid for them. There's only one thing that I actually get paid for, and it's the online coding courses that I've recommended. And... yeah, and even that I don't get paid that much, but that's just because if I'm going to be recommending it, I might as well get paid for it. I think Sprite and One Bit Dragon and LMMS should be paying me because I recommend these softwares so much. And Godot should pay me too. Bro, really sad. I'm sorry for you. Wait, you can ask for it for. Wait, what are you guys talking about? All my homies love Maul. I want to eat a nectarine. Been a long time. What are you talking about? Please, may I have Christmas as a gift? I return. Rebonai, how's it going? Your wish has been granted. Return Christmas. Hopefully you will not find my location before Christmas. I don't have Christmas on me, sorry. Wait, you guys are getting paid? What's that meme? That's one of the funniest little sketches. I can't remember what it's from. I'm a trustworthy person for sure. I will give you a clementine. Isn't a clementine a flower, or is it a fruit? Isn't that a flower? Your defrosting is too powerful. Gulp, I closed the wrong tab and left my stream Please show mercy, and left it. Oh, how could you? We went from 12 concurrent viewers down to 11 for at least a little while, but thankfully you returned. At least you returned. So that's all that really matters. Okay, I think we could have it just end on that when we'll just remove some of these transitional drum beats. And, well, actually, is that all we need to do? That's not all we need to do. There's the... Let's just remove all those right there. There, we made a song. Clementine so sweet, Satsuma superior, orange best. What? Gulpa close around. Oh yeah, I heard that. Clementine is a fruit, like an orange, but better. Oh. I will fight for Clementine being better to orange. I believe it. Oranges are okay. I don't mind oranges, but I mostly eat them because I'm like, this is vitamin C. And that's it. There's actually vitamin C in a lot of stuff, not just oranges, but yeah. I have monkey music. I will fight you. Watch out. He's got monkey music. Also, what's the stuff that goes in your bones? The stuff that makes your bones strong? People say it's in milk. Calcium. I don't drink milk. And a lot of people are like, but what about calcium? And I'm like, you can get calcium from like all sorts of stuff. Like most green plants have calcium in them. So, yeah. Yeah, well, and other dairy. I don't eat a lot of dairy, but yeah, other dairy as well. But I guess they bring it up because I don't eat dairy specifically, and that's because I'm not lactose intolerant. I am allergic. There's actually a difference, and so I will have reactions if I eat too much dairy. And people are like, well, what do you do about calcium? And it's like, well, you can get calcium from like lots of stuff. In fact, other things have more calcium than dairy. So it's, yeah, dairy probably shouldn't be people's main source of calcium because the other things that you get dairy from are arguably more healthy than dairy. So specifically like green plants and those healthy things, lots of veggies and stuff have calcium. Nothing is too heavy for me. He's so strong. Milk was not made to be drank by human anyway. Yeah, and that's why it's called an intolerance, the lactose intolerance. The default human is intolerant to milk. It's a tolerance that's been built up because it's not actually meant to be consumed by human. It's meant to be consumed by cow. But yeah. Can you guys hear that? It's so loud. It's like someone's running like 12 chainsaws outside my window. What are they doing? I think it's a tree chopping machine. You know, like those big machines that you stick logs into and it grinds them up. It's so loud. It's probably not coming through the microphone because my microphone will pick it up as background noise and not deliver it to you. But yeah, a chopper or whatever it is. Get to the chopper. Except don't get in because you'll get chopped up. Let me look out the window. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I nailed it. I didn't even see it, but I was like, I bet you it's like one of those giant wood choppers. It was a giant wood chopper. It is one of those, like, they got it just running and they're sticking a tree inside it. You guys have clearly never tried Go Mad. Don't mind if I do. Here's a list of all the things I like about milk. Period. Thanks for reading my list. Milk is in so many things, though, so it's hard to avoid. I like pizza, and pizza is made with cheese, and so it's kind of hard. It's really hard. I love pizza, so makes it tricky. I look for Go Mad diet, and my and my good. Oh, is Go Mad a diet? Is that what it is? I gotta look it up. Go Mad. Let's break it down. The Go Mad diet is exactly what it sounds like. Drinking a gallon of whole milk every day in addition to your regular meals. That sounds like you're just gonna die a lot sooner. That's like, I want to die. How can I die quickly? I'll drink a gallon of milk a day. Uh, yeah. All right, we need to name this song. Here's the main bit of the song. Ready? All right. So what do we name it? We need three contributions of potential names. Name it crewmate. Okay, that's one. Once we have 3 ideas, then we'll do a poll in the chat and we'll see which one wins. We've had really bad ideas in the past. Let's see. Oh wait, I can't open it here. I gotta open a new LMMS to open it. LMMS. I don't even know what MMS stands for. Discard. File. Open recent projects. Okay, so we've had Freighter. That was actually a pretty cool name. Bubbles with 3 S's. Purple Popsicles and Farland Adrift. That was like a serious title, and so was Freighter. Let's listen to Freighter. That was the last song we made. Fever Freem. Fever Freem, no takebacks. You can't call it Fever Dream. It's got to be Fever Freem. Fever Dream, though. That's not bad. So here's the song we made. It's called Freighter. Milk Fever. Yeah, that does feel like a freighter. Then a beat's gonna come in right here. Or something. What is that? That's the drum. Then we got the brutalizer. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so we got average London experience. What? Sulfuric acid. Okay, let's see. We had I don't know if we're gonna do crewmate. Fever Dream. Oh, I gotta make the poll. Here, I'll bring this down. Doink. Everybody's reacting. Make a poll. Start a poll. The poll will be, what shall this song be called? We have, I can't see them now. Oh yeah, I can. We have Fever Dream. Fever, or should we call it Fever Freem? Fever Dream. Milk Fever. Should we do that one? I don't know. Milk Fever. And sulfuric acid. And we could still do crewmate, I suppose. Crewmate. Although it doesn't sound anything like what's it? What's the game? Spacing. Among Us. It doesn't sound anything like Among Us, so but we'll see. Start poll. Ready, set, go. Maybe we can listen to one of the other songs that we made. Discard file, open recent projects. Okay, so there was the bubbles with extra S's. Let's try that one. Milk Fever is winning right now. Let's see, can I see the poll? Let's see, we got a 3-way tie between Milk Fever, Sulfuric Acid, and Crewmate. 1 vote for Fever Dream. Wait, we can tie it? Yeah, we just 1 more vote for Fever Dream out of the 8 people that are watching. Let's see, what does this get? What is this one? Just hyphenate all the names into one. Just it's called Fever Dream, Milk Fever, a Sulfuric Acid Crewmate. It's like you're describing a crewmate by doing all that. Yeah, this song's pretty fun. Valet, thank you. Really appreciate your contribution. I'm back to tie the vote. Except somebody untied it. Sulfuric Acid is winning at 36% out of 11 votes. Anyway, the song that we're trying to title is this one, for those who might have just arrived and haven't cast their vote yet. Wait. No, it's not. It's this one. My bad. Obviously looks like a crewmate or a fever dream or a fever freem. Milk Fever is more original. It is definitely more original. Sus among us. I haven't seen any more votes come in though. Milk Fever or Dark Horse name feels the most appropriate. Crewmate really fits. Okay, let me connect my second account. Double voting! If it's tied, that means Valet is doing his job. Well, it's not. Sulfuric Acid is winning. Nobody's voted in the last like few minutes, so we'll probably just close the vote. There's 13 people watching though, so there's somebody out there who definitely hasn't voted and is deciding to abstain. Song complete. Now it's not a very long song. It's only 2:24. It's kind of on the short side, especially for stream songs. It's not going to last very long. I think all our songs together are only going to get us. Let's see. We have 5 songs so far, so it'd be 3 times 5. So we're only going to get 15 minutes. Oh no. We've got about 15 minutes worth of music. We're gonna listen to the same music over and over and over again. And I wonder if we can connect to our second account during President Election Day. That's funny. I vote for Monkey. All right, let's end. Oh, there's 15 votes now. Whoa. It's still sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is still winning. So end poll. Sulfuric acid will be the title of this song. Save as. Stream songs. Sulfuric acid. Did I spell it right? I did. Save. Now I'll export it to my stream songs folder as an MP3. Save. Start. Here we go. Bro, why? What? How did we get sulfuric acid in there? Joke's on you. The chosen one is the less voted. Crewmate has 13%. Nobody wanted it. Among Us is over. It's unpopular now. Unsubscribe to Artindi. Hey, I didn't decide this. You guys did. This is your fault. I've been with sulfuric acid since the beginning. I'm blocking Artindi on Discord over this. Don't block me. Block the people who voted for it. I didn't make it happen. You guys did. Oh man. Sulfuric acid though is a little bit better than purple popsicle, so no, we voted that one in. So, you know, whatever. We should go with Crewmate despite it having just 13% of the vote. Yeah, we should. Anyway, we got a lot done today. What did we get done today? We got a lot of bugs out of the way. We finished making the bomb cannon look a little bit better. Let's take a look at it again. Take a look at the bomb cannon. Look at this little animation right here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. Boom. Yeah, it's pretty good. And we fixed a bunch of bugs, a bunch of UI bugs, another yeah, mostly just UI bugs, a lot of UI bugs. Where do you live? Bikini Bottom? I don't. No. Burpsicle. What is that? So, yeah, we got a lot done. Tomorrow we'll probably work on something. We could fix the player arms during walking and jumping. So let me show you something. Let me show you a little something. Hang on, just a second. File, open. Okay, check this out. So here's this animation that's going to be in the cutscene, but it makes it a little difficult, even though I didn't know this was going to be in there, but I still felt like I needed to improve the running animation before this, but this like solidifies it. So here's this running animation right here. Look how much his arms swing. But in the actual game, when you're playing, you don't really see much of that. He's like wobbling or like wiggling a little bit. Let's break his shield so we can see it better. Look at him like. Pop, 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 pop. So I think I need to add a little bit of something with his arms. And you can see his arms when he dies. There's his legs, falls to his knees. And then if he dies again, you can see his arms right there. So I feel like we need to have his arms swinging a little bit. As well as when he does an attack, I think we could add a single frame before the actual attack, showing his arm winding up for it. Or something. Maybe it's not that important, but I feel like it would be better with that. What do you guys think? Do you think we need that, or should we just scrap that? Are we slowly narrowing your location down? It is 2027. We are living in Canada. He's from the future. I think taking inspiration from Red Monkey's game would be cool to give more impact to the run. What is the Red Monkey's game? Red Monkey's game. Here's what I got. Here's my search results. Yeah, I don't think... Maybe I should look up video game. Yeah, I don't know which game you're talking about. I'm trying to find the reference online. I'll send it to you. Nope, not this one. Okay, yeah, you can send that to me. Just ping me in Discord and I'll take a look at it. Sick friend, imagine there's Deltarune full game inside of Artindi's game. It probably could fit. Isn't Deltarune like super, like relatively simple? My old man is more fun than a barrel full of monkeys. That sounds exciting. I never understood the barrel of monkeys game. Like maybe I was just playing it wrong my whole life, but like I can't. I don't know. Like you're trying to get the monkeys out, but if monkeys, I don't care either. So maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Anyway, what do you guys think of my character's run? Do you think we need to improve it? Can we leave it like that? Is that fine? Or does it need fixing? I feel like his arms should be more visible. And then when he jumps, that's the jump. He just kind of... But maybe I feel like when you jump, his arms should poke out for a second. Be like, boop. Because you use your arms to launch yourself in the air. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Get a little action in. All right. Ooh. Sounds like lyrics to a song. Let's make it harder. Oh, or we just kill it. What did I do? I broke it. Ah, well. Elton John, Saturday Night. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty funny to imagine the character not moving their arms while jumping. I know, he's like just running and he's like boink. He just kicks off. It's like somebody doing an impression of a fish while jumping. Or an impression of a dolphin. They're like, I'm a dolphin, watch me jump. So I feel like the arms should just appear for like 2 frames, just like boink, and then down again. And then maybe while running, I don't know, just something. Oh, he sent it. He's thinking about the game Aped Out. Oh, that's what it is. Aped Out. Or Ape Out game. I don't know this game. Images. Oh, it's like a top-down. Yeah, and this is similar to what I got. Is there a video that we can watch without Ape Out on Steam? We'll watch it without audio, so we don't get copy struck. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. You get to be a monkey. Looks like it's procedurally... yeah, that looks procedurally animated. Wow, violent. Yeah, and you can see all their arms and stuff. I didn't want my collision shapes to be oddly shaped, so I forewent the arms poking out too far. Very cool art style. You can look out the window. It's crazy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, this is procedurally animated, and so the animations are happening as the game plays, and the computer's deciding where the animation should occur based on where elements are in the scene. So it's not animated before it's animated during gameplay. So it's a little bit different. I don't have any procedural animations in my game. That would probably make it cool. You can hear that sound in the background. That would be cool to make procedurally animated stuff, but I don't think I can quite pull it off here. Yeah, we'll have to see. I think we'll probably tackle that tomorrow. We'll try to get a little bit more arm swinging action going on in his run, as well as some arms going up. But the other thing is, I don't know, we have to balance it, because the way the system works right now is when you're running around, you don't have the running animation persists even when you jump. So he keeps that little like wobble that you get when he's running. It keeps playing even when you jump, and then all that happens when you jump is the sprite becomes larger in an animation. So those animations can overlap easily. So yeah, we'll have to see, because if I do add these arms poking in and out as he walks, then I'll have to have them not happen when he jumps. And so it'll take more logic than I want to have. I liked how simple how simple it was. So we'll see if it compromises it. Then I don't know how important it is though, because it's like, who cares? It's just a silly video game. It's passable. So I don't know. Tough decision. I'm gonna do that. I wonder if it's possible to jump using just one's calves. I think so. You won't be able to jump very high, but technically you'll be able to get both your feet off the ground. I wonder how many people are standing up right now trying it. They're like, let's find out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah, we'll work on that tomorrow. I think we're going to end the stream now, though. It's 4:30. We've been streaming for 2 hours, which is a little shorter than we've been doing, but we got a decent amount done. And besides, there's still stuff that I need to work on in my own do-off-camera time. I did one of the do-off-camera things, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I said yesterday I was going to do one of these do-off-camera things, and nobody asked if I did it. So where's the... yeah, there you go, see? The text will show up here. Until you click on 2 of them, then the text locks onto press to confirm. So maybe we should change it to have it show that unless you hover over these. But I think I'd rather just have it be press to confirm. If you don't know what these are by then, by both the image and having played the game, then yeah, it's probably on you. So, by the way, I'm a dev too. My official account is Halmer Sulfur, making a light RPG kind of game. Cool. That's fun. Nobody asked me. Nobody asked me how well I did in my off time. How am I supposed to be accountable if nobody's going to hold me accountable? Yeah, so here's the other things that I have to do when I'm off camera. I have to add a save system and then implement a score multiplier. So, Homer stuff. So yeah, why am I pressing save? Okay. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks Valet for sending that example over. It looks really cool. I kind of want to play the game now. But yeah, we're gonna hang up now. Sorry for the people who just joined like 2 seconds ago, but yeah, we are ending the stream now. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, and we'll work on improving those animations on the player. Been working on a short 3D platformer. Good. And when you get it done, let me know. I'll play it on stream maybe on a weekend or something. But yeah, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.